There's a spot here for when she moves her.
When she decides to show up.
I'm coming.
You need to bring a chair.
3 minutes and counting.
Jimmy, help.
Oh.
That's not gonna work. She's not gonna sit on that.
She can sit on that.
This is a chair.
No, she's not gonna sit on that. She's gonna make Jimmy sit on it. I tried to warn him that your knees had to go somewhere, Doug. He didn't really listen to that.
Oh, I didn't make it here.
I said, remember, knees have to go there.
Nope.
Knocking off my chocolate milk.
You're not broadcasting me, right?
No, I start recording then.
Good.
Ovaltine?
You have Ovaltine at home. You never drink it.
No, that's not true.
We don't have a lot of Ovaltine that's got vitamin D in it, so buy your own.
What's been the problem with Megan?
She has a vitamin D deficiency because she's never outside during the daylight. Oh man, how are we competing with NASA? There's like 9 NASA things.
Bro, we're not competing with NASA.
Going over your head, Pat.
How do I get to show?
You're good.
Well, you have to join the channel first.
Okay, I'm online, so.
You'll go to my broadcast. Alright.
Did you know that they brought back the crunch flavor? What is no? It's not
Crispy.
Crispy flavor of M&M's.
Did they really?
Oh, I like the crispy one.
I wasn't a fan.
I do like the crispy ones.
Crispy ones were my favorite.
They're not my favorite, but they're good.
They were my favorite.
My favorite are peanut butter, and they will be
That's
forever and
Daniel's
always.
too.
I feel like I would just eat Reese's Pieces.
No.
No,
they're
not the
different.
same.
It's different.
Reese's Pieces is hard peanut butter, or like hard peanut, whatever it is.
It's
And-
harder, yeah.
Yeah, and that's actually like creamy peanut butter inside.
Yeah, that M&M's peanut butter
I actually,
is creamy.
I can't stop eating Reese's Pieces if they're around. If you get a big bag, I'll eat all of them. Don't, they're like crack. Don't do it.
I don't think they're quite like crack.
What?
I had an actual addiction to those Winter Fresh mints.
What?
Like it was like legit terrible.
It's not a Winter Crush addiction. It's a Winter Crush commitment.
Horrible.
Oh man, and they're fun to
Rachel,
too.
can you hit the start broadcast button?
Yep.
And record.
It's already recording.
It's recording.
Says
They're
you.
recording everything.
It's also broadcasting.
Oh,
Hello!
Hi.
it was alright though.
They asked me. Listen, I was standing by it, and they said, "Hit the broadcast button." How are you not ready for this?
Reasons.
As knuckle deep in nachos.
Knuckle deep in nachos. That's a good reason. It's one of the best reasons I've heard all day. And I've heard a lot of excuses.
Okay, so what's our topic tonight?
Today, our topic is fake it till you make it.
I don't think they can see that because I think the glare is just enough to. So do you want to show them that maybe, or?
I would, but then I would have to put it back, and that's ungainly.
That's a good word.
I know.
You can take the other half.
Thanks.
I don't want to steal your thunder. I still don't think they can see on it. We need to get closer. That's what I was trying to get closer. Would you tell us what to do?
Quick, I'm advising.
Yeah, I see it.
Quick, have a party.
I'm
They can't see us. Ah!
Oh.
I'm
There we go.
advising.
What are you doing?
Make it
Putting it
so we
back.
can have a party.
I guess you can carry that by yourself.
Yeah, I think
I
I
know
can
it's pretty
handle
heavy, but
it. It's massive, but I think I can handle it.
That's what.
so I
Just
usually
do
have
it
one
on my
of
phone.
these.
So,
You want to introduce your trip before Autumn eats them?
So today, yesterday on Leap Play Love, we made Poro cupcakes. Thank you.
We have to restart the program.
What?
because it's showing sparkosoftware.com.
I'll go.
We'll be right back, guys.
After these messages.
It's okay. I'll eat this
Hold on.
one and I'll
Hold on,
show you
get
a
us out.
fresh one.
Get us out.
GrownAssAdults.
Thank you.
Oh, the pretzels are soggy. Like
They
they're
were made yesterday.
I realized I was a real adult one last week. We stayed up
Save
till
it.
12:30.
Save it.
And then I was tired and grumpy at work.
Oh, that's fucking miserable.
I was fine.
Shut up. Quit rubbing it in.
Are we good? We're
Must have
back.
left early.
We're back.
Everyone's cool.
We're back. Autumn.
Hey guys.
GrownAssAdults.
So on We Play Love, we made Poro cupcakes.
Somebody else moving that closer to the camera because then I get it again. That's like all the way across the room. I'm just not committed.
Do you notice the Poro King?
Yep, I even made Poro King. These cupcakes are in honor of two different things. One is Joe's birthday, which is coming up very soon. Woo! And the second one is Joe and I did our first episode of Backseat Gaming, and we did League of Legends. So we did lots of Lugans, and we did Joe played 2 games of ARAM while I fawned over the fact that, oh my god, the real Ryan Gosling was there. And I know this because his name was the real Ryan Gosling, and you can't lie on
The internet never lies.
I'm a pretty big deal. That's why I got to play with Ryan Gosling.
The real one.
The real one.
The real one.
Not the fake ones.
Nah, but
I don't even know who that is.
But yeah, so I made Poro cupcakes in honor of those two things.
Poro.
That video will be coming up sometime this weekend. So if you want to see how to make the cupcakes, you'll be able to check that out. I'm IQ. I do, in addition to doing this podcast, I do Leap Play Love, Backseat Gaming, and Reading with Guppy.
She's busy.
I'm Joe. I do this podcast, and I also do Backseat Gaming with IQ.
I am Aves. I do the editing for League Play Love, as well as most of the filming. And I run a radio station, which should be back and up and running probably next week.
I'm Jim, or Nintendo Nerd. I do this podcast, help out with future episodes of How To with Autumn that aren't out yet, but they will be.
He keeps delaying the time for this.
Well, it's because we have to find our camera, and if we can't find it, we'll just use theirs. It's fine.
Oh, it's never going to make it back into the podcast.
It will. I swear. I also run our Reddit, which I have started.
Oh,
yeah, we're on Reddit.
We're on Reddit.
Yay! Good job. You start tonight.
No.
You started that an hour ago.
You started it like 20 minutes
Like
ago.
20 minutes before the podcast.
You were doing it while we were at Quidditch practice, weren't you?
No.
No, okay.
No, it was like yesterday or something.
No, it was last week, as soon as we got done.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Good job.
I'm Hipster. We will be doing the how-to videos. Look forward to Honeydew Bro list. So, and we're looking
for a list.
the Honeydew Bro list. Yeah,
I like it.
I know. Instead of Dude Bro, it's Dude Bro. And it's honey. It's a list.
You got it.
You
It's
get
like a
it?
honeydew
Do you
list.
get it?
Honeydew bro.
It's like Dude Bro. And
It's like
Honeydew
dude.
list.
It's like dude, bro.
But it's
come
a
on.
Honeydew Bro list.
Dude, bro, come on. I told you to do this 4 weeks ago.
And that's what I said.
Which
a
is
year
always
ago.
how I talk to my husband.
So
I'm only slightly joking too.
I'm just so blessed.
there's that, and then there's still talks of the Google Hangouts for book club that are coming soon. So
And we
if
do
you
have
want in, you
we
gotta
do have a couple
let 'em
of
know.
other people that are interested in it, so keep the interest high, and we'll definitely put that up for you.
and if you want to volunteer any book titles or anything, we're looking at one young adult fiction. So
I'm Pat or Cloud. I was going to film an anime review set up on Monday, but I got sick. So I haven't done it yet, but I will do it by the next time. I'm looking for a name for that channel, which I haven't been able to figure out. I don't know what type of setup. Like you have Leap Play Love, you have
Honeydew bro.
Honeydew, bro.
To be fair, you haven't asked for ideas yet, and we're like
Correct.
the idea kings. So.
I mean, I just came up with that this morning.
We brainstormed for like 5 minutes, and we had like 100 things that were all good ideas.
I'm really good at ideas. I'm like a muse.
You're like the imagination movers.
I am.
By the way, they're coming to the area, and I was like, oh, that'd be really cool to take Rachel and Kaylin to go see the Imagination Movers. They're going to like Vineland High School. Tickets are like $60. I'm like, no, it's not that cool. Not that cool.
Not that cool. We'll just go see Frozen on Ice like everybody
That's a good
else
show.
in the world.
By the way, my
Yeah,
friend saw
Frozen's
Frozen on Ice like for Christmas, and it was like the best thing ever.
Yeah, like everyone on my Facebook is going to see Frozen on Ice, so now I like feel obligated.
How do they skate after the first song to get all the ice up?
Yeah, I know, right?
That's a good question.
They use new ice.
They're professionals.
The professional stage jump over
Elsa just lays new life.
It was like,
She's just like, boom, resurface.
Zamboni.
Then she makes a mic out of ice and drops it.
And then it shatters because it's made of ice.
just like your sister. No.
oh,
Wow.
oh,
Insulted
man.
for
Fired. Shot
Just like
fired.
your heart.
We got anime I review.
Anime I review. Okay.
That was a suggestion.
Sweet.
It's better than what I had.
So yes,
Which was nothing.
which was to ask everybody else. So
Well, then it's not better because it's the best thing he's got.
the topic for today is fake it till you make it. Pretty much,
It's not what you're all thinking.
it's
Pervs.
I mean, unless you're thinking that we're gonna talk about the moment that we woke up and realized that we were an actual grown up and we weren't just like half teenagers like pretending to be grown ups. Like we woke up and realized that like no, I am an adult now. And whether that was a wonderful morning for us or
The
Sorry.
stars are stuck together.
and whether that was a wonderful moment for us or whether it was kind of like the long road down a forlorn pathway in the dark, deep forest in rain. No, you cannot eat every tongue out of every poro. You
You can have this
cannot.
one. I don't like the strawberry.
Yes.
That's the best flavor. I don't know which one.
No, it's not.
There's watermelon and strawberry. So the darker pink ones are
Which is also-
strawberry, and the lighter pink ones
Which
are
are also
watermelon.
delicious.
I know. I got the favorites package.
Because it's, all of a sudden everything has to be,
Monochromatic.
monochromatic and
Red and
holiday
pink
themed.
because of Valentine's Day.
Oh no, favorites are out all the time.
It looks so sad now. It really does, doesn't it?
And furthermore, it wasn't even in the Valentine's aisle.
Bro,
I went down the Valentine's aisle assuming it would be there, and it was in the plain candy aisle. It was a project.
I played you.
I did. And the Poro Kings stuff is dots that we got out of the trick or treat bucket that we still haven't gone through yet.
Don't reveal all the secrets. I gotta watch the episode.
We didn't put the dots thing in the episode, did we?
No.
So there.
Boom!
I'm a really messy cupcake eater.
Spoilers.
oh my god.
Good God, woman! I don't think you have turned into a grown-up yet.
It's not her literal life.
Okay, Rachel, what was your... I'm a grown-up.
Oh, I have to go first? This is ridiculous.
I'm not going
I'm
first.
not
Well,
doing
we're
it.
not allowed to tell our story, so.
No, you are. You just have to separate it. You can't just go one after another.
No. Or what if we just get them off get them out of the way really quick?
I was gonna say,
Not that kind of show, Jimmy!
I rephrased it really quickly.
Too late.
Phrasing.
crazy.
Amazing!
I'm glad I played Quidditch for 3 hours for these cupcakes.
Yeah, right? You don't feel so bad, do you?
No, I don't.
We worked hard today.
We did.
We're running out of ones that don't have coconut. You better eat one.
You better save me one.
I've been eating the ones with the coconut.
Good. I'm talking about him.
I asked for the ones that got coconut.
Okay, moment that you figured out you were an adult. Somebody else go. I started last week and the week before.
If you're in the
I
first
started
seat.
one of them.
I can start.
Alright, cool.
Woo.
The silent one.
I don't really think I've fully reached that point yet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I knew that was the answer.
That's my answer for you as well.
I think I'll finally hit that point in a couple of weeks when I turn 26.
He loses his parents' insurance.
I lose my parents' insurance, and
He's still gonna be living there. So it's okay.
but I'll have to finally get my own insurance and.
You're a real boy.
Or you can live without it like some people.
I did not have insurance until Obamacare was like, here you go.
Thanks, Obama.
And I was like, no. I was like, thanks, Obama. I can go to the doctors now. Still haven't, but I can.
How's that ankle doing?
Shut up.
It's sore, and I said that I would go if after a week it was still painful. And that would be tomorrow. Packing.
Okay.
Fine, so
I'm gonna wake up for a miracle tomorrow.
Miracle.
fingers crossed. So Joe, what about you?
I'm not going next. Pat's going next.
Pat.
I'm about to eat a cupcake. You can't ask me to. No, Pat, you're next.
No,
I
Already appointed.
because we're gonna put 2 to 3 people
Could've been
between
like
you. We
four,
gotta put
four,
2
four.
people between you and Autumn, and we've got to finish it up with an up note. So you have to go.
Okay, fine.
I have watermelon up there too. Sorry, I can't help it.
Right. Okay. So, I have 3 brothers. This matters because I have one older brother, which no one believes exists,
Nope.
and then 2 younger brothers.
I met the older brother.
My parents and I lived in Philadelphia.
That's paying me $100 a week to say that.
She's expensive. My parents and I lived in, my brothers and I all lived in Philadelphia until I was 8. They both worked 2 jobs almost all the time we weren't home. So I ended up raising my 2 little brothers for the most part. You can ask them. I raised them since I was pretty much 6. That's pretty much when my mindset hasn't really changed, which is why certain things are still, like, I still get addicted to games. I still play things all the time. I don't stop doing things I probably should. But that's why I'm that way. But that's pretty much when I stopped being a kid.
And that's why we made him go early.
And then we're gonna do autumn, so that way Mom's just
No,
out.
we're gonna do 2, and then we're gonna do autumn, then we're gonna end with another person, and then we're gonna move on.
You're a positive one, right? Yeah, you don't have any life threat.
Yeah, I know.
You don't know how to live life.
Yeah, I got married. Wow.
Spoilers.
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 No.
That happened.
Some of my most adult defining moments was like, for
You
starters.
better say get married now.
Nope. Consequence of that. Actually. But when I had.
Freezing.
No. It's facial hair.
That is like, you're welcome.
So my father can't grow facial hair at all, but ever since like I turned 21 and got married, I've been just growing giant amounts of beard.
You told
And
me.
yeah, that I'm being polite.
Oh.
You're trying to keep this as PG as possible.
Exactly. Like anyway. Yeah, you're making it bad. So my defining moment of realizing that I was an adult was when I had like 2 to 3 times as much hair as my father. On top of that, another defining moment was when I realized that I had to sacrifice paying one bill to pay a more important bill.
Bill juggling.
Bill juggling.
We know that well.
Becoming a ninja master at that.
Oh yeah.
Well, they
this
don't
time.
turn it off for another 2 months, so I can just minimum payment that.
Ninja.
Yeah. We might be out of the house soon.
She's
That's a
like,
lot.
no. She's like, no.
Who's turn it now?
She's not eating a cupcake.
No, it's gonna be either me or you, and then we'll go to Autumn, and then we'll finish up on
with a happy one. So you have
So,
So you're
probably
last.
be, no, it's probably be Joe.
Got it.
you're
Joe's
super
is
happy.
also.
Yeah, Joe's gonna be the
Oh.
last one.
Mine's happy.
Yeah. Oh, so I guess it's me now. I don't know. I think the defining my defining moment was when it had to have been a couple of years ago, but somebody invited me and Joe out to like go out to a bar or something, and we honestly looked at each other, and instead of just being like, yeah, sure, we'll be right there, let me just put on a nice top, we were just like, no, I'm content. We'll sit on the couch. We'll watch Netflix. I'm
Pretty much
content.
my life.
I gotta work at 9 o'clock in the morning. I know I could stay out until 1 and work sufficiently, but no, we're just gonna stay in. And that was my defining moment. I woke up the next morning and I was ready for work, and I was just like, yeah, that happened. That was my life. I'm content. And then, like, a little bit later, we had gone out. It wasn't even to go to, like, a bar. We had gone out to do something, and we stayed out until, like, 12:30. And I woke up the next morning, I was like, I can't do that again.
I'm sleeping
I
like
am-
last week.
So tired.
I'm still making him sick from this year. You're doing a poor job.
Yeah, that's not mine. Totally.
Yeah. No, I have to get a sufficient amount of sleep. Otherwise, I just kind of, like, coast through life.
I'm the same way.
I'm like,
But when you get enough sleep, then you dance through life.
right. And then, like, Guppy wakes up in the morning, and she's like, can I brush my teeth? Yeah. How many things can I order her to do from my bed so that I don't have to get up? Oh, I have to make breakfast. This is the worst. I'm a terrible adult. I don't know who gave me responsibility, but it was a terrible idea. All right, Miss
I
Downside.
have a recipe for
Your mother
like
might
meal you make in the refrigerator the night before, so I can give it to you, and then she can just pull out the oatmeal in the morning.
Yeah, right?
I'll give it to you.
She already dresses herself, brushes her teeth. She does enough on her own.
She's a very self-sufficient 5-year-old. She asked, like, today, when I gave her a bath, she was like, oh, Rachel, can you just check my hair? Because I washed my hair and I rinsed it out. I just need you to check it. And I was like, you could have called me in. I just went out for like a second. She was like, I wanted to wash my own hair tonight. I was like, well, okay then.
You know who else is a self-sufficient 5-year-old? My cat.
Me.
No, you're at least a solid 10-year-old.
You are not self-sufficient.
I didn't say she was self-sufficient. Note that all I said was she was a 10-year-old. I never said she was self-sufficient.
I had a torn
At
ligament.
least then.
I had a torn ligament.
That was like 3 months ago.
Oh,
You
you're
still
cute.
use that excuse.
Takes a while to build a new ligament.
Anyway,
She had to make a new one from scratch.
I did.
Anyway.
Brand new.
you should go, Sapface.
Okay.
No, we could probably just replace that with, electronic muscle. And work on it.
Ooh. Fancy.
You were not doing
I digress.
You better stop building your warrior robot race.
it. Especially starting with his wife.
I know, right?
You heard it. She offered.
Titanium titties.
Spoken.
What? Oh my god.
Then they don't bounce. That's
There's
like the
no
whole point.
That's the worst invention I've ever heard. Those people should be beat up and shot.
Liquid cooling storage capacity. That's all that matters.
Quickly, Miss Downside,
All right.
so we can get to the happy thoughts.
So when I was 19 years old, my sister was in a terrible car accident and she was in a coma for a week. At that point in time, I was going to school full time, working full time, and maintaining the household because my parents were at the hospital 24/7. And if my dad wasn't at the hospital, he was at work. So that's when I grew up, taking care of everything.
That's really sad, but these poros are adorable.
I was hoping you'd stretch that. I'm not done my cupcake.
Okay. I mean, it was on her 18th birthday.
Forever to eat.
Oh my god, don't stretch it like that. Just stick a poro in your mouth or something.
Raising?
Nope.
She woke up speaking German and yelling, "You're not my mom."
And in tongues.
That's why I have Elvish my name in Elvish on my arm. So when I wake up from a coma, I know my name.
You're hoping to God that Elvish is the language you know when you wake up.
I'm betting on it. I'm making a strong bet on it.
So my
Maybe
defining
not.
moment of when I realized I was no longer a child and had become an adult was when my daughter was born.
Aww.
Yeah, thank you.
When I picked Jovi up from the doggy.
And Jimmy ruined her by teaching her to speak before she knew her name.
At least he put a grocery store diaper on her. He took a plastic bag and made a diaper for her. She was pooping in the house.
That's creative, Jimmy. And that's how she's okay with wearing clothing.
No, that's when she got her period when we were driving cross country.
Gross. Didn't need to know that. But yeah, so my defining moment would be when my daughter was born, and I realized that my life was really no longer my own at that point, and everything I did directly affected someone else's life.
Now you're responsible for another human being.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
So
So-
we have a question from the chat.
Yes, it was a good question.
And it is a wonderful question.
What do you think the most challenging adult decision you ever made was?
Why me first?
Did you go first last time?
We're
That
on
went
a
first
circle.
last time.
Oh yeah. See, we're gonna go this way.
I just found out that question.
Yeah.
So
So
do I.
do we.
So do we. I knew
Most
it.
important
Probably the
decision
longest
as an adult.
Most challenging.
The most challenging adult decision.
you've ever made. So I could be choosing one thing over another. That could be deciding not to do something.
Do we make challenging decisions as adults?
I make challenging
I just assumed they were
decisions all
normal
the
life.
time.
I have one.
Yeah, but I just thought that was normal life.
You should.
Go. I don't know.
I have one.
I don't have one.
My challenging decision that I've made as an adult, the most challenging decision was deciding not to go on a honeymoon after we got married because it was getting into the busy time of my work and it was a high pressure situation at work. So I decided to forego the honeymoon until a later date that we have not decided or disclosed.
We're probably not going to it.
But that
World
was
Cup.
Yeah.
World Cup with 15 other people. Happy honeymoon. So yeah, so
We'll give
that
you
is
some
probably
alone
my.
No, you won't.
Would you want alone time?
Yes.
There goes Autumn. There goes Autumn making the challenging decisions for me, so I don't have to adult.
So that's mine.
I think my most challenging decision as an adult was to stop wasting money on college because I had more pressing survivally themed things to spend my money on, as opposed to education. So I stopped going to school in order to do things like frickin' eat and not sleep in a car.
Darn that sustenance and
You're comfy.
Have you tried sleeping at Walmart? I've done that before.
No, I didn't sleep at Walmart.
except for my band.
I mean, it's 24 hours. So, and they have
Not all of them.
Well, the one when I had
The ones up by me were not. We're not 24 hours.
Well, we also had the first 24-hour Walmart.
That's true.
Oh, it's true.
So somebody else go.
I was the Debbie Downer this time. Somebody else.
Wait, have we all
Make
at
a
one
joke.
point in time lived in our car?
I have.
Oh
I
god.
have.
Well, not Doug.
Not
1,
Doug.
2, 3, 4. Wow, grown as adults. Look at us.
4 out of 6.
Now we got our own houses.
The best
Yes.
answer I have is pretty much when I decided to purchase an actual vehicle that is an actual car payment as opposed to buying.
Just buying something.
Buying a $300
Yeah,
car
buying the
from
next
some dude on
junk
Craigslist.
So yeah, buying the van, which I've had for 9 years now, which turned out to be pretty good.
Solid investment. Still going.
I don't make decisions. That's one of my biggest problems.
So what you're saying is your
challenging-
most challenging decision is to make a decision.
Well, because it's not that I'm indecisive. Like I can't really decide if I'm indecisive.
That's like the definition
Oh,
of
good God.
indecisive.
No, that I was just saying that.
I know that was a joke.
Um,
I've met you before. I've met you twice. It might have been in my wedding. I'm not sure.
A lot of my like biggest decisions are mostly me going along with either something that Autumn's doing or something that someone else suggests.
Where's the yoga pants in the house?
Yeah, you're the person that wears the yoga pants in the house.
Good, you wouldn't look right at
You
it.
look terrible.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's so unfair that girls can wear yoga pants and that could be considered good for work. But I'm like, you can wear yoga pants.
First off, most places don't allow you to wear yoga pants at work. We just do it anyway.
Yeah.
And second off, go the hell ahead. Wear yoga pants.
Just not.
Yeah,
exactly.
but you would see all of
Also,
that.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't want to see
Yeah,
any
well,
of it,
yoga
so don't
pants
wear
are
them
like
around me.
push-up bras for the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you're a dude, it's going to be a lot more than a push-up bra for your butt.
Listen, we get
On the
one
jump
item.
butt.
All of
One
it.
item of clothing that's super comfortable. Do you want to put my bra on right now? Like, do you want to things?
I could.
Like,
it probably
I'm like,
won't bother me because it's going to be so big on me, it's not really going to...
It'll just be like a
Shut up.
vest.
Shut up.
It'd be like an extra.
There'll be
storage.
something I feel
was just
comfortable
about to say,
wearing in public.
it'd be extra pockets.
Boom. Maybe I do. I'm going to start wearing bras.
You want mine?
No, I
Start
want a
stripping
different
right
bra.
Okay.
Autumn. Hers too.
You don't want mine.
Alright.
It's a Debbie Downer.
Oh, God.
I
My
haven't
God,
had to really
woman,
make
can
any
you have a
major
happy
decisions
thing
my
in your
life.
life?
Do you remember my 100 Days of Happiness?
It was real hard.
I had a nap. That was one. I remembered a toothbrush at work after getting blood to my mouth. Like,
But I think my hardest decision to make was whether to keep my truck or switch to a different car when it broke.
I'm still upset that you don't have a truck.
I am too.
But
I
that
love
truck was
trucks.
so broke.
It was.
For those of you that don't understand how broke this truck was, if this is how a vehicle is supposed to sit, nice and flat, this is what Doug's truck looked like.
Well then.
And he drove an hour and a half down the turnpike with it like that.
That's actually where it happened.
Oh yeah.
So it was like an hour still.
Was that coming from Meg?
No,
No, it's coming from the
Quail
Quail
Hill.
Hill event.
What happened?
It
I think it hit a pothole or something. They were doing construction.
like suspension, or not his suspension. The thing his suspension rests on the frame.
So, the metal
broke.
plate that the coil spring goes into split in half.
His car gave up on life.
Yeah.
Moving on.
He essentially killed himself.
Did you go?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Buying a van.
Right, buying a van. Miss Debbie down, not going this time.
I save a lot of animals. Sometimes you can't save them all.
Alright,
Oh my God! Stop!
Sometimes you save a
don't-
lot of them.
Don't make me cry in front
Bowser.
of people. So anyway,
Now people are just gonna ask about it.
We have a cat in our household that came from a really bad situation.
Okay,
Took
we'll do
him out
that.
of it.
There we go.
Alright, there you
Such
go.
a love too. That's what he does sometimes.
Oh, we could have even done hacks. Splash.
And do you?
That wasn't our
Oh yeah.
choice to make. Though.
We like to rescue animals that need new homes. People can't either take care
They're
of
on
them
commercial.
anymore. Oh,
really, somebody's on commercial.
Big much.
Commercial! Commercial!
does that mean I need to be Debbie Downer or don't be Debbie Downer?
Well, they can probably still hear us.
No.
Did you guys know us for Bowser?
No.
Yeah.
Because remember Hack was on that movie?
Yeah, let's...
Oh my God! Pick a new topic!
Somebody ask us a question to get us off this topic so
Cats! Meow!
Autumn doesn't make me cry. Anybody.
I tried to do a 100 Days of Happiness before.
Commercial's over.
I was successful.
Do you know anyone else that you can tell they're faking it until they make it? Like someone that hasn't quite hit that.
Oh,
We
well,
should
I am
name names.
I am really good at being able to tell who, like, what kind of a person you are. So, like, anybody who tries to fake anything with me, I'll play along, but I usually know you're freaking lying.
Crazy.
Yeah, we should skip that question.
In between, it's very hard to always choose between having to choose between work and family. And since it went to commercial and you guys didn't get to see what his truck looked like, if this is how a normal car sits, this is how his truck was sitting.
Coconut fell into my dog.
I'll get it later.
Yep. I know I had to dig once already.
I'm like,
I'm gonna get it later.
I can see it. It's so frustrating. I'm like,
Get it.
Walk off camera.
Where is it?
We'll get ratings.
No!
I just want to see.
You get what?
No!
We'll get ratings.
Yeah, we will get
We've
ratings.
had a man bun. Never mind. I'm just gonna.
We
stop.
have had a man bun. In case you don't know, we have made Jimmy put his hair in a man bun for
For
3 shows now. For you.
Oh my god.
For you, the viewer at
You
home.
should rip your ponytail out and go in front of the
And
camera.
then man bun it
In front of
again.
the camera. In front of the camera. Yeah.
It doesn't like actually like do it well because it's like.
Well, get better at it. Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. Bend
Am I
down.
Oh.
Yeah, you're
In
not
front
making
more.
it, bro.
More.
What?
Oh my god.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I don't know what's going on.
We've lost control.
This is more just for Autumn than anyone else at this point.
Definitely just for all.
I'm gonna watch,
terrible
but that's
of a
because it's
game.
there.
Well, that's because it's like. That's how I'm
You
Alright,
wasn't
this
ready
has
for
been
this.
ruined.
I'm
Alright,
terrible
go
at
sit
man
back
bun.
down and just put it back in. Alright.
There we go.
Alright.
Perfect.
Now he's gonna re-man bun.
Do you want me to help you?
No, he's
Oh
got
my god! Chill out!
That's not the hardest
Do you want me to
decision
help
of his
you?
life.
Can I?
He asks me all the time if I know.
Okay. What is your favorite movie that has carried over from your childhood that brings back the nostalgia every time you watch it?
How good.
Goonies.
Goonies never say die.
Goonies
Except
is
when
totally-
they say that Goonies never say die.
The Goonies never say die.
Except for-
And I'm
Goonies.
pretty sure, what's his face says die a lot while they're in the
Mike.
cabin. Yeah, he says I'm gonna die. We're gonna die a lot. I think Data says it once, or Data says it once.
That's Data.
Data.
Mine is Never Ending Story.
Ooh, good one.
Good one.
I'm gonna get stuck in my head.
Never Ending Story.
What about you?
Well, I have a movie that I watched when I was trying to fake it that I still watch when I'm making it, and that's 13 Going on 30.
With Jennifer Garner?
Yes!
I love that movie.
I love it so much. It's like
Okay.
Jimmy and I's life story.
I'm not even ashamed to admit it. I
It's
love that
like,
movie.
seriously, Jimmy and I's life story.
Never
I
seen it.
haven't seen that.
Oh, so good.
You would love 13 Going on 30.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh. We have to watch it now because you're gonna fall in love.
So Big Mike's asking you, Pat, how is it not Princess Bride?
Because I don't want to definitely because
He didn't want to date himself that he was actually a child
Yes.
when that movie came out.
Yeah.
I wasn't a child when the movie
well, to
came
be fair,
out, but I still watched it
Goonies
when
and
I was
Princess
little.
Bride both came out like 82, 83.
Yeah.
Don't judge me. I didn't see Princess Bride until I was 20.
What
I
happens?
I saw
Actually, no.
Princess Bride-
Caitlin was born, so I was older than 20.
saw Princess Bride when I was in high school. So, I mean, that's
Same
why
with
I
first
didn't
one?
say Princess Bride.
Yeah, I saw it when I was in high school,
Yeah.
too.
Oh.
It's just Goonies is
I feel
more
bad.
of a show that puts you back in a kid's mentality.
Yeah,
And
it's the
adventurous kid's
nostalgia
mentality,
factor.
and I definitely did that as a kid.
Don't judge me. Didn't see Goonies until we moved in here.
It's
True.
okay, but you did
No,
end
you
up
saw it
seeing
at no, you saw it at the apartment.
Oh, you're right.
I mean, there's still some people here that haven't seen the last Star Wars movie. I mean, I just
Should not be looking right at you.
or like or
Look at
most
that.
of the Lord of the Rings.
Do you mean Star Wars 6?
Yes.
I can understand one of the prequels.
I can understand not watching 3. It
I-
sucked.
Yeah, but
I watched them in the order they were supposed to.
that's my favorite one.
I know that's my favorite too. We actually have it on VHS.
Because we can't, because DVD
I'm
is
sorry,
really
what?
expensive.
I have it on DVD, but I didn't buy it. I was
Your
giving
movie.
it.
Yeah, gift. Great gift.
Did you get it with a 5-finger discount?
No.
Not on TV.
The movie that brings back the most nostalgia. I would have to say literally any of Mel Brooks movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because growing up with like watching like Young Frankenstein, Men in Tights, Spaceballs, all of those, it just reminds me of my childhood in my living room with my parents. Like,
And also,
I watched Men in Tights
I
when I
watched Men
was
in
a
Tides
kid.
with my parents.
I
all the
watch
time.
pretty much whatever.
Yeah, we've
My dad
established
loves-
you didn't have parents.
We talked about that earlier.
Anyway, mine. I actually have a couple movies that will take me
Well,
back.
we all
almost
have a
instantly.
couple, but we only talked about one.
Yeah, but all mine are rated number 1. And we didn't say there wasn't allowed to be a tie.
That's true.
I just did director.
Yeah, he did a whole director. So
Right,
my
sure,
3 would be Homeward Bound, the first
Wow.
one.
You trying to make it sad?
Debbie Downer, right?
Right?
there.
That
Thank
is a
you.
happy ending.
It's a great movie. But
They all live.
I had that on VHS.
What's next, Old
and I
Yeller?
haven't seen it
No.
since then.
Where the red fern grows.
Oh my gosh! Way to read that and then watch
I
it.
me too! Oh my god!
The teachers are passing out petitions and I'm like,
Rich
what is going on? I'm like,
Oh
To continue with the Debbie Downer theme, All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Oh my
love
god.
it. Are you guys
I've cried
Like
every
one of the
time I've
first
watched that
movies
movie.
that I cried of it.
I cry every time I watch it. I also cry when they fall in the pit in Homeward Bound.
god! Admittedly, I cry
And if
in the
this is
swamp
a
of sorrow
spoiler
for
for
the
any of
friends,
you, no.
If it ruins
It's
any of
expi-
these,
spoiler is expired.
yeah,
Yeah.
you got 3 days.
And my
Spoiler.
third would be Angels in the Outfield.
Oh,
Angels
that's a
in
good
the
one.
Angels in the Outfield. J-Rod and I used to watch that all the time because we had a limited selection of DVDs at my grandmother's house, and like that was the one that we
I had
played.
it on VHS and I loved it.
Or VHS. Oh my god.
I watched it until it stopped working.
Yeah. And we watched that a lot. No, but
God's thumbnail.
I'll admit
Right.
I'll admit I cry at the Swamps of Sorrow all the time.
Well, I mean, the swamps of
I have.
sorrow. So.
I have never understood downstairs.
And I get misty
I have one
eyed during Angels in the Outfield every time Tony Danza throws that last pitch and throws his arm out in the process. I get misty eyed. I get the.
Babies.
So, what is the? Oh, did you go
I
yet?
think, oh yeah.
Go.
I think you went.
No.
Well,
that's
he's
why I
still
went.
faking it, so does he get to go? I'm just kidding.
It's nostalgia.
My nostalgia movie is the Star Wars series, at least the original 3, 4, 5, and 6. Because that's just
Oh,
what I grew up
Danny.
on.
I hate you. Sorry. Sorry, go ahead.
Something I saw when I was really kid that I still watch. No one probably ever knows because it came out before our time period because my brother was older. Was Scamper the Penguin. Freaking
Love Scamper.
all the music was
One that
out by
Danny
the
reminded
Rockets.
me of
What?
is Ricky Tikki Tavi. I still have that on
yeah.
VHS. And I've watched it recently on VHS. It's so good.
What's that one?
Ricky Tikki Tavi. It's about a mongoose.
So girly cried when Jimmy put his hair back up.
Aww.
Dan Schleicher says, needs more Jimmy. Jimmy is the best character.
I approve this message. My
Thank
name
you
is
all
Jimmy.
for your input.
Thank you for your input. Jimmy is fired.
So,
So we're
No
gonna
one
finish
puts
the
Jimmy in the
episode.
corner. No one puts Jimmy in the corner.
that's why I'm in the middle.
Jimmy, you're gonna be holding that sign now.
right here. So that brings me to a lovely question. When you said that your tape burned out when you watched it so much, how many and what VHSs did you burn out from watching so much? I will start. Men in Black 1. I can literally quote that from beginning to end. I could just all day, every day.
Flashy Danny K.
No, seriously, Kay. How many times you flash me?
Like twice.
You can give that girl cancer.
so funny.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's timeless.
Will Smith,
Yeah.
timeless. Shrek.
Oh yeah, that was right in the middle
Yeah.
of VHS and DVD.
It was right at the peak. Independence Day.
Yep, I did.
Although I never really watched the end a lot. I always got halfway through, right to all the awesome scenes, and then
Do not shoot that green at me. Not that part.
When he's beating the crap out of the alien and the rats and
I
is that smell?
have probably the least popular one. And we're probably either going to get a whole lot of silence or people yelling at me for this. Batman and Robin.
really.
Love it.
I watched the crap out of that movie.
Which Batman?
Batman and
and
Robin.
Batman, George Clooney.
Yes.
Yeah.
I realized that after I asked.
Yup. George
Really fun about
Clooney
Now that's
watched the crap out of
And
that
bat nipples.
movie.
That one.
That's,
Yeah.
That's what it is.
that's the one with Jim Carrey in it, right?
Yeah.
As the Riddler.
I did love him
No,
as
that
the
was
Riddler.
Val Kilmer.
As Batman with the Riddler.
You're right.
Yeah,
George
it's
Clooney
Freeze.
was.
Arnold
Freeze.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, it was Arnold.
Yeah, it was Freeze
Freeze and
Ivy.
Arnold. And
Oh,
Poison
the
Ivy.
puns!
And Poison Ivy.
The terrible pun.
Chill out!
There are still points in
It's
time.
so great.
I live my life through quotes, whether it's from
Yeah.
books, plays, musicals, or movies or TV shows. And there are still points in time where if like I get really sassy or something like that, or if I'm about to monologue, in my head comes the Poison Ivy, as I told Lady Freeze when I pulled her plug. This is a one-woman show. That is like my motto. Like I still hear that in my head. But also, I burnt the crap out of Into the Woods. The VHS tape,
Never would have guessed.
Into the Woods, and Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella with Whoopi Goldberg, Victor Garber, Brandy, which I just got. I got Into the Woods and Cinderella on DVD from my family for Christmas, and they were just like, we were wondering when you were going to ask for the DVDs of these. And my response was, well, they used to be on Netflix.
It's true. It's true.
No, they're not. Because nobody likes me.
Yeah, Netflix is out to get you.
Seriously!
They're removing Doctor Who.
That's not their fault.
Hmm.
It's a dispute with BBC, and we're not going into that here.
Next episode.
Which means
Maybe.
no Sherlock on there anymore either. I hope you're all ready for that.
I need to watch the rest of
I'm
Sherlock.
not ready for
Yes,
that.
you do.
Wait, is it all BBC?
Is it all
Pretty much
BBC?
every BBC.
Oh my god, good thing we just got cable back.
It was
God.
literally just today.
Congratulations.
It was time.
Well,
They
we're
didn't have to push
special.
that one off any further.
We're a special family, so.
Actually, yesterday at dance, I gave one of my dancers Play-Doh for a project that they had, because we have a 5-year-old. We call her Guppy. Her name is Kaylin. She plays with Play-Doh. That's the thing. But like Play-Doh is like always that thing. Like, you know how you always have like that toy or that smell that just like instant brings you back to your childhood. Well, she opened up the Play-Doh thing. She just went, my childhood, and it was just one of those things. Is it another commercial? Sorry,
They
guys.
can't hear
Dance
us.
party time.
They did it all afterwards.
But oh my
They get it
god! Just
afterwards.
sit down. They still get it.
You told her dance party.
Yeah, really.
She was shaking her thing.
I'm just
It was-
doing a commercial break.
Guys, those are
Don't
great.
watch that
Those are
video.
ratings.
the watch
Oh, look, there it is. There you are now.
But anyway, is there any like toy or something that either has like?
Yeah, we didn't finish
Yeah,
the
not everyone
video.
should say it.
Oh, sorry.
You went
I haven't
and
gotten
then
it.
ended the conversation.
Yeah, well, she likes to do that, so she needs to be last from now on. Look at that face. She's not denying it.
Nope. Put me last every time. You're
Every
gonna have to.
time.
Go ahead, Autumn.
No, you go.
Oh, I thought you went. Or I thought you said you had to go.
You still have to go too.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
Okay. Mine were those 3 movies that I had already mentioned. And Independence Day.
Jimmy mentioned.
Yeah, just watched them all until they stopped working. And then bought new copies. Or rented new copies and never returned them.
Which is like buying new copies.
Or rented copies and then putting my burnout copy in the return thing.
May have happened.
It did, at least once, I remember. I did it with Angels in the Outfield, I think.
I may or may not have went through 4 copies of
My parents didn't know.
VHS Princess Bride. And Aladdin. I actually burned through 2 copies of Aladdin because that was my favorite growing up.
I actually watched so much DVDs in my PlayStation 2 that the laser died on the PlayStation 2.
I did
that.
too!
I
So we
helped with
can't
that.
watch. Yes, you did.
I helped with that.
So we can't watch DVDs on it. It still plays games and does everything else just fine.
Yeah,
Just won't play
Yeah, I
games.
broke the DVD function on my PlayStation 2 also. There was also a request for more Jimmy dancing. You're real popular tonight. And somebody said just needs more Jimmy. You're the cowbell of the group. Congratulations.
Right?
We need to get you a cowboy
And
costume.
we forced him. I'm just kidding. My movies, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Ooh, good one.
Yeah, on repeat all the time. A Disney's Alice in Wonderland, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Nice.
Yeah.
First
Yep.
Strong 3.
Strong 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Boom.
I don't think we actually managed to burn out any of our VHSs. As much as we watched them, we just need to burn down.
You weren't doing it right.
You didn't do it right. You clearly were not watching, rewinding, watching again, rewinding, because that's what I did.
And if you start with the record versions, because the first, like, Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Alice in Wonderland was like from the Disney, like Sundays.
They were in like the vault.
Yeah,
so
well,
yeah.
so Sundays when they used to play them on the TV, I would record it. So if you start with a recorded one and then play it on repeat, that's what you get.
It gets way faster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were in the vault, so you couldn't buy
When we
real
taped
versions anyway.
VHS.
Yeah, that's when you got real good at like taping, pausing commercial. Tape,
No, those
pause,
ones you
tape,
like
pause.
commercials because they usually had dressed up characters because they're Disney.
I only you framed Roger Rabbit.
Run it,
Run to
Joe.
the chat.
I did. It was me, and I don't regret it.
I'm gonna run you over with a steamroller.
We have at least one team.
Damn. No. I'm scared now.
You should be.
Someone's gonna see something.
I almost did it. Thanks.
What was? Has it been that long since you watched it, or you're just like, oh, I have to do it?
You
Like,
have to
yep,
do it.
you're a team.
I would have done it.
I was literally leaning forward to do it.
I have to do it.
When I had to get into the locked
such a
office
tune.
today at work, I literally went. I finished the whole thing myself because nobody else would do it. Like she didn't answer, and I'm like,
And a lot of people don't even know like where that's from or anything. Like,
shave and haircut.
2
2
bits.
bits.
2 bits.
2 bits.
A bit of 25 cents.
I'm like frozen right
Uh,
So
The
terrifying.
suggestion was for you to grow a beard to raise your likability ratio. I don't want you to grow
You
a
probably
beard
wrap
personally.
your right side of your hair around.
Yeah, I don't think I can actually. It
No,
just goes to right here.
You can have a wicked like snide whiplash.
You're this close to the monkey.
I am. I'm very close.
I'm jealous. You're not allowed to have the monkey if I can't have the monkey. Do you guys know what the monkey is?
No.
The monkey is it's a form of facial hair where you grow a beard on this side and it wraps around down your chin and then up on this side and over your lip. It's called the monkey tail. And like there was actually this guy like shaved like thinner.
Stripes.
He thinned out stripes all the way through it. It's
Then you have
awesome.
to shave his beard.
Yeah.
I'm not telling him to. I asked
He's
if
saying
anyone
you
knew.
Yeah,
should
please.
do it.
This hairstyle took like a year to convince Joe that it would be okay. I think facial hair is setting the bar a little high.
Somebody said you should crochet a beard.
I can't crochet.
Knit.
If I can't crochet, do you think I can knit?
Maybe. That's why I asked.
I have a free craftsy
I
class
can.
I
I
can
have.
give you.
I got circle looms. Like I can loom and spool knit, but I can't like just.
You could
knit.
totally spool a beard because you just get the stretchy one and then like your loops right there.
And then just maneuver.
I'd
it
like
over
3
my
fake
fingers.
beards
Not the point.
for specific reasons, but
Whatever.
Is it for when you pretend to be other people?
yes,
To hide your identity?
indeed.
Is that when
I make everyone very
It's for
around.
when Cloud goes to the movies and he doesn't want people to know it's him.
Put on glasses.
Why is that guy wearing a fake beard? I don't know. Don't look at it. Don't look at him. Just don't look at him. Let's see.
I'm out of chocolate.
That's a tough day.
more?
I'm gonna get pregnant away.
That's fine.
It doesn't sound like a problem to anyone.
Where are you getting this chocolate milk from?
I brought it in the house.
She bought milk. She bought chocolate milk. Good job, Autumn.
Bought chocolate milk.
To bring it.
That's like the episode of Gilmore
Her exact
Girls.
words were, "They don't have chocolate milk."
There's mine and my mom's favorite episode of Gilmore Girls was when
They all talk really fast.
oh that's every
How did
episode.
we miss that?
What?
You finish what you're saying.
Lorelai and Rory came back from a party, and it was right after that, Jess had broken up with Rory, and they saw Jess's car, so they just took out, a big tub of deviled eggs and threw it out his car. And then, the next day, Luke and Jess were talking, and they were like, oh my god, somebody prepared deviled eggs to throw at my car? Someone must really hate you. So it's always been my thing, if I ever hate somebody that much, I will prepare deviled eggs to throw at their car. Continue. What did we miss?
Brave Little Toaster.
The Brave Little Toaster!
That was another one I watched on repeat all the time.
And Timmy the Tooth.
I love Timmy the Tooth. I to this day will go aluminum foiled again.
He does.
It was one of the bad guys. It was I remember it like it was yesterday. I don't remember what word they had to spell aluminum. And it was a Wild West setting. And it was Timmy the Tooth, and I can't remember the bad guy's name. And they were having a duel. Except the duel was a spelling bee. And the word they got was aluminum. And the bad guy went first and spelled it wrong, and then Timmy went next and spelled it right. And then the bad guy goes, aluminum, foiled again! And he walks away. And I got it when I was that age watching the show. And it's just stuck with me. And to this day, I will go, aluminum, foiled again. And people look at me like I'm retarded. And then when I go, oh, it's from Timmy the Tooth, the look doesn't change. So it's a them problem, not a me problem.
Yeah, no, my brother and I used to watch Timmy the Tooth, all the time.
It's funny that you were like, oh, because I got it as a kid. Because, if you watch shows that you've watched, or movies that you watch when you're a kid, and you're like, how did they put this stuff in the... What?
Yeah, we mentioned that last week with, Ren and Stimpy and Rocco's Modern Life. It was just what?
How is this okay for kids?
In Rocco's Modern Life, there was a drive-in, like a fast food place called the Choky Chicken.
Yeah. Literally, Rocco's Modern Life is the worst offender.
There was in Rocco's Modern Life, there was an all-woman, biker gang called the Carpet Munchers.
Yes.
And they would come in and chew on the carpet. It was terrible. Terrible.
No wonder my mom didn't want to watch it.
There was the next door neighbors. One of the episodes they had a Play Frog magazine, and it was all frogs scantily
Where they cut open for science class.
That's weird.
That's too far.
Oh, I'm sorry, I went too far.
You just keep taking everything to dark places today.
Where they cut open.
Can I see their insides?
Just so we're aware, we do have a time check of 5 minutes, and we'll be done. So.
Wow, that was a really fast hour.
It's
right.
already?
Holy shit! You guys
I'm
are
going to bed. I've
awesome.
got work in the morning.
You're very good at faking it.
I'm going to bring all of you to work with me every day, so my day goes this quickly.
Yeah.
We did not eat nearly enough of these Poro cupcakes.
I ate way too many.
I
did not.
Do not touch my king.
I did not play point that much.
There's only one left of that coconut.
Then eat it.
No, I had 3
Jimmy
of them.
gave me one without coconut.
Tommy will eat the rest of them.
Yeah, Tommy will definitely.
She's been housing them all day.
The little ones are the dangerous ones. Those are one
I have some
poppers.
reserved for people. So.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, so since we have cupcakes, we'll discuss it now because everyone's going to make fun of the way I ate one and watch this anyways. When I eat cupcakes, I have to take off the paper or aluminum foil. I take the bottom and then put it on top, so it's like a little cake pie thing.
Yeah, I saw
Do
Jimmy.
you rip the bottom off?
Yeah, I rip the bottom off and put it on top. And
It's
then
kind of
eat it.
brilliant. You make a sandwich.
Yeah, it's
turned it
so
into a
the
sandwich.
cream is in the middle, so you don't have too much cakey part.
Nah, bro, I just lick the cream off and then
Gotcha.
not eat
And you
the
put it
cake
back.
bag.
She
And then I
doesn't
give
eat
it
Well,
to
if you're
Jake.
not gonna eat the cakes, that's one thing. But if you're gonna eat all of it, yeah, you rip.
Can you at least take the eyes off too? It's really morbid when the face is still there.
Oh my god, I think
So there you go, ha ha ha. Laugh, I eat cupcakes weird, but it's fucking genius. So screw you guys.
Nobody's laughing.
Oh my god.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
They're all gonna laugh at you. Oh my gosh, if CDs could get
Yeah, for some reason, while we were doing backseat gaming yesterday, all I kept doing was I would quote America's Next Top Model, or I would quote Carrie. And you. They're all gonna laugh at you.
Did you ever listen to the Adam Sandler like stand-up of "They're all gonna laugh at you"?
Oh,
I never heard
Willie.
that. I used to listen
they're
to
all gonna
that.
laugh at you.
I used to laugh.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
I used to. I used
They're all
to.
gonna
I used to listen to his tape all the time. So.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm not mad at you.
No. I'm sorry.
She farted. That's why she's saying she's like.
That's not a me problem. That's a YouTube problem.
Three brothers. I promise you.
You
So-
made me laugh and I tuned in.
You made yourself laugh.
Oh, you actually farted. I was like I was joking.
So, moving on past that. For backseat gaming, next we're gonna do Battlefield 3.
Let me know when you do Little Big Play.
I have that game. I should play it.
You should play with me.
That's in our car, so you guys capture card though.
I'm gonna laugh at you.
You're a big fan.
We're all gonna laugh at
Oh,
you.
Little Big Planet. I was talking about. I thought you meant Battlefield 3. No, I really don't.
I'm saving up for Garden Warfare.
We should all come to my house and play in front of the fireplace.
But this is for backseat gaming.
But someone can still backseat gaming.
I was backseat gaming the other day when she was playing.
She's not much better.
Yeah, but then
She just
Then
told
he-
me I should be
then
playing.
he logs in and does it for me.
Yeah, but she tells me I should have picked Sivir in ARAM.
You gotta reroll.
I also have like 25 champions.
Clearly, that's your problem. You know how many champions I
13.
have? Yep.
The 10 free ones and 3 owned.
Sivir's the only actual game.
She could get down to 10 if the 3 champions she owns happen to be in the free rotation.
That would be a weird 3 to add to the rotation.
You don't even get Garen for free now?
Come on. We'll talk about that later. So. No, for backseat gaming, Rachel sits there while I'm streaming and makes fun of the other people and myself. It does not involve actually stealing people's back seats of their car.
No, no, but I don't discriminate when I backseat game. I tell people how they should be playing, despite the fact that I have absolutely no idea how to play most of the games that are played.
They should clearly shoot that guy.
Shoot him.
Just get him.
Grapple that guy.
We just play on PCs because if we wanted to play on a console, it requires a capture card. And they're like $150. So that's why we only play PCs.
Possibly video. Like,
Yeah, with
Video,
the video camera.
Yeah, we wouldn't stream it. We would just be filming.
Yeah.
Or we could Ustream, like we could Ustream the film.
yeah.
I mean, you
We
could.
Like
do
Bro.
like this right now.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, no. I'm saving up for Garden Warfare so that you can backseat game me.
It's $15.
It's like $29.
Oh.
Garden
Yes,
Warfare.
Garden Warfare. Plants vs. Zombies came out,
Okay.
a first-person shooter.
oh, yes, Danny loves that.
Danny has that game.
No, he was in the beta. Because Danny gets in all of the betas.
Oh, yeah.
I get in all the Google betas. Seriously,
Yeah,
I was
why do
invited
I
to
not have
Google
Google
Labs.
Playing as the
I was invited to
zombie.
get it. I just couldn't. That was
You
one of
couldn't
the
afford
most.
$10,000 to get the actual
Yes,
device.
that is one of the most challenging things. Whether or not I could. No, I knew I couldn't afford it, but manipulating funds to get Google Glass while I was in beta or not.
They're $10,000.
It was
something like that.
no, it was like $1,500, but still $1,500 for glasses. That's not including your it's not including your prescription or anything. Like,
No, it's just the
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
not gonna worry about a prescription. I'm gonna wear glasses like a hipster. I'm not putting any lenses in them bitches.
Okay, well I
Just a Google
have
Glass.
lenses.
No,
yeah,
see,
put clear glass in there and wear contacts.
Yeah,
I can't always wear my contacts.
You're relatively blind. You're not like
Danny was
Super
suggesting that you
Me?
put a bunch of car seats behind you in the backseat game.
There's not enough room.
I have car seats.
It would involve you having to come and move all the couches.
Go for it. When are you coming over?
If it's Danny, you know when.
No, she's making an open invitation to all of our viewers.
No, she's not.
No, it's just Danny.
I don't know.
There are people on here I don't know. No, she's not.
She's gonna. She's
Wait,
gonna
there are?
there's gonna be a Wendell over her bed.
Wendell.
There was an open invitation.
It's gonna be Jimmy.
Pulls back the shower curtain. I thought you needed shampoo.
Hey, here's a cat.
Oh, that's cool. Now you have to tell the story.
No.
You have to tell the story.
He's showering. I don't know what I was doing in the bathroom, but I was doing something.
Apparently, you were plotting evil deeds.
Plotting his demise.
I probably had to go to the bathroom and the cat's always following me in. So I take my grumpiest cat and I go, Jimmy. He's like, what? I was like, hey, Jimmy. He's like, what? And I rip over the shower and I was like, here's a cat. Throw the cat.
And she throws a cat at his naked body in the shower.
At my face.
He was her grumpiest cat,
And it
so it's so curling.
Attaches.
She doesn't know anything about a cat. She's a tortie. So she's like a cowgirl. They're like the sassiest, grumpiest cat in the world.
GrownAssAdults.
Things to do with your husband.
No.
That's the shower time.
That needs to be
Oh
it.
my god, do you want a guinea pig?
No. I'm pretty sure the guinea pig doesn't want me.
Nope, he doesn't want one.
You want that? Go see, I want my face.
Hey, Jimmy, what? Cat!
Hey babe!
The cat caught you.
Have a cat! Hey babe! Thought you
No,
liked
no,
it.
no.
I thought you liked the
Rachel,
idea.
you have to one up it. You have to sort of Nico out.
Take it off!
Listen, it's not the worst thing that's happened to cats in the back.
No, Nico is ungainly though. That would be like, hey Joe!
Why did you pee on her
First of all, if
cat?
Nico hears the water running, he's not going in the bathroom.
Yeah, so I'd have to carry Nico into the bathroom, open the door, put Nico down, close the door, rip open the shower curtain, pick Nico up, and put him in the tub.
And besides, I locked the door out of spite.
I locked the door
Exactly.
because there were only 20 minutes a day when I just get my own time to myself. And that is when I'm in the shower. That door gets locked. Anybody who needs to use the bathroom can go downstairs. Leave me alone. Give me 20 minutes. That's all I ask. Just 20.
We now have 2 cat viewers.
Yes.
All this talk about cats has decided. Danny's cats have decided to sit on his shoulders and watch the stream.
Zippy and Zappy.
Nice.
They're both black cats. They're ninjas. Careful.
Oh my god, you're gonna tell
Let it go. You gotta Elsa this. Alright? You threw one in his face. You have no right to be mad because he peed on one.
What?
I peed on Nico.
Okay, so I guess I'll tell the story of why I
Wait, let's start this. So
It's
after,
beautiful.
And you gotta go.
after a long day at work, 14, 16-hour shift, I crawl into my bed, all my bed, and Jimmy turns to me and goes, don't let Khaleesi cuddle with you. Okay, and I thought my cat's
Well, why?
I peed on her. Ripped the blankets off. Why did you pee on her cat?
So that brought me
Turnabout
to
is
the
fair
story of why that happened. So, our animals like to follow us into the bathroom because they're animals.
I see what it is.
And so sometimes cats, they'll rub on your legs, they'll do whatever. But so midstream,
You
The
can't
cat-
shut that off.
I
Just
tried.
take it.
I
Just
tried.
bend it in
that.
half.
No.
Kegel.
No. We don't have that, and no, you'll break it.
Kegel.
You can't just.
You can't just turn. There's no fault. There's no
Yeah.
switch. You can't turn that off.
Kegel. We can do it. You can do it.
All right. So anyway,
I don't push a baby through. that.
so midstream,
Damn right you don't.
my
Thank
cat,
God.
who is an orange tabby and is just
Mother of Dragon.
the mother of dragon,
NP.
jumps through the stream, lands on the lid, closes the lid on the cat, and I'm still
Pig!
peeing.
Where'd I go?
And I realize that the cat is now in the toilet, and so I'm midstream, still I swerve it into the shower,
Oh,
and,
my ball.
and
Free the
open
cat
the
from
lid,
its
free the
wandering
cat.
grave.
Realize that now the cat is saturated and needs to be cleansed. I
But
shut
now
the
there's
door.
urine in the shower.
So I turn the shower on, finish, pick up the cat, and throw it in the
You must have
shower.
drank a lot of water that day.
This all happened within seconds.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Maybe.
all seconds.
It's a good thing your bathroom's not too deep. Like,
Yeah.
Where'd
Marco's
the cat
getting
go?
out covered in urine if that door's open.
Joe's just chasing him down the hall.
Still going. I'm not gonna. You can't shut it off.
It'll go growl at Jenna. Go downstairs. All Jenna's fault.
So I beat on my cat.
Why
And
did
I
you
watched it
keep
all.
her down? Now, here's the question. When, why, and how did you pee on our dog?
It was early in
Dominic?
the morning, and he followed me into the bathroom. And there's a window right next to our toilet. So like if I'm going pee, sometimes I'll just stare out the window and appreciate nature while
It's like you're peeing outside.
I'm answering nature's call.
The window's like this big.
So
And when you look
it's
out,
big
you
enough
see
to
a
look
pool.
out. So it was early in the morning. I was half asleep, and I'm looking out the window, appreciating nature. And then I turned back to realize that our dog was trying to drink out of the toilet, and I had started peeing while his head was in the toilet. So I peed on his head.
Did you? You didn't clean him, did you?
I was really tired. It was early in the morning.
Oh my god!
You didn't know
This
that.
wasn't like this morning, right? Was it?
Yeah, it was like
Back in the apartment.
no, it was here, but it was
Less than a year ago,
it was less than a year ago. But it was like more than a month ago.
maybe.
It was closer to summertime. It was nice out.
More of the story. Don't pet Nico in the morning. Got it.
Right?
No one he's wet.
Wipe his face
Nobody
off.
noticed. I
all
put
the
him
time.
outside and he dried off. Probably rolled around in the dirt and worked it all out.
That's actually gross.
He pees on himself all the time.
It's different. That's like when you pee in the shower.
Yeah, I try not to do that actually.
There are two
Why?
types of people in this world. The type of people that pee in the shower and liars.
I said I try not to.
Jimmy's not allowed to pee in the shower.
That's because you shower
No.
together.
Yeah, but I pee in the shower.
No. She's not allowed. I'm not allowed to pee in the shower while she's still in the shower in front of me.
Yeah, because
So
I
you're gonna
get
pee on her.
the shower.
But let's be honest. Let's be real here. We're both in the shower. Water's coming down.
We can
Well,
serve
No,
water.
Wait.
you're still not allowed to pee on her.
Apparently, it's different if it's not your own urine.
That's
Double standard.
double standard.
It's not double standard. I wouldn't be peeing on you.
What? It's
You
just
be
like
peeing on me.
maybe would touch your feet,
Yes.
but you'd wash it right off.
No,
No, that's not how that
it's
works.
not okay.
I don't like where this conversation went.
We can serve water.
Sometimes R. Kelly is required. Oh, you have no idea.
R. Kelly is never required.
R.
No.
Kelly, there's a video that surfaced on the internet of R. Kelly pissing on a girl during sex. And then later found out that she was a minor.
Oopsie. And then MTV.
And then Dave Chappelle.
And then Dave Chappelle wrote a song called I'm Gonna Piss on You and pretended to be R. Kelly singing it.
It was hilarious.
It was hilarious. Alright, well, we are
make
well
it till
over
you make it.
our time.
Yeah.
And we've shared entirely too much tonight.
I think I'm going to bed. Go walk in the morning.
I don't.
I don't.
GrownAssAdults.
Thank you guys for joining us. Keep on the lookout for the next episode of Leap Play Love. That should be up sometime this weekend. I will hopefully be streaming sometime this weekend, probably my birthday. So make sure you join on the Twitch channel and wish me a happy birthday. That's Sunday, by the way. And we'll be streaming Battlefield 3. If you have any PC games you'd like to recommend, I wouldn't mind buying new ones. Rachel would, but it's for you. It's not for me. It's for you.
Write it off.
So just
Business expense.
tax write-off. It's business expense.
Business expense. Use the business account.
All right, we don't
Write
have
it
one of those. So I'm just gonna use my
Business
personal account.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Business expense.
Backseat gaming we'll do a Dead Space 3.
I'll have to buy it.
Portal.
Oh god, yeah, I can do Portal.
Oh, yeah.
Portal.
Oh, yeah.
We're not
I'm
doing
thinking
Portal
about-
2
Someone has
though,
some-
because
I
I
was
can't
thinking
beat
about
that.
making Portal cake.
What? I love Portal 2.
One day soon.
I can't beat
Alright,
it.
cool.
It's hard.
Really?
That's good though.
I'm stuck in the 80s.
Really?
If you guys have any ideas for Leap Play Love, let me know. Reading with Guppy, if you have a favorite kid book that you want me to read to Guppy or Guppy to read, let me know. If you write children's stories and you'd like us to read them, send it to me. Check out our Twitter, our Facebook, our YouTube.
Especially our YouTube. We have videos up. I should be uploading the streams from me playing ARAM and getting my teeth kicked in for 2 whole games.
You win one of those? We won one.
Not while I was streaming. It was the one before I started
We
streaming.
played like 6 games that day. You
Because
won
I had to
all
get my
but the 2 we were
rerolls
streaming.
back. Yep. I had to get my rerolls back because I spent them the last time I played. So you can watch me get my teeth kicked in and watch IQ making fun of me and everyone else.
But not the real Ryan Gosling.
But not the real
I would
Ryan Gosling.
Never
She would never do
make
that.
fun of the real Ryan Gosling.
You guys got anything?
Our honey-do list. I'm not soon. Once we get done. You know, typical honey-do stuff.
It'll come.
What's actually-
It'll come out.
I have a
soon.
shelf you guys can build.
We'll add it on.
If you have any good names for my channel, put them on Facebook or on Twitter. You'll have to let me know.
Put them on the Facebook page, the Twitter.
The Reddit.
Check
We
us
got
out
a
on
Reddit now. I don't know what that is. I don't travel to that part of the internet,
Oh my god.
but he does.
Oh my
Nothing.
god, stop.
We'll go back to that after we stop broadcasting.
Yeah.
Toro Cupcake.
Bro, cupcakes.
These live streams will be posted, right? We can post them to YouTube.
If they record, yeah.
If it records, which I think it is.
I'm pretty sure it did. The
uh,
only one
it'll
that
end
didn't
up
record
on-
was the one
was the first one.
was our first one. So
So we
anybody
got
who
it.
was
Didn't
there, you
record
guys are
either.
special.
Yes, we can
Special,
record.
Unless it
special.
records to the.
It records to Ustream, I believe.
Yeah.
No? Okay, then it's got to record the computer somewhere. So.
There was an issue last week. The recording.
there's
Oh my
actually
gosh,
something in it.
Doug!
It wasn't me. It was him. He clicked the button twice.
That was time.
We should have known.
So anyway, that's just a broken cell phone. That's not important.
Not important.
So you're gonna see a influx of things uploaded to our YouTube channel. Make sure you like it, subscribe, and like all our videos.
Comment, share.
Comment and share. Do all those things. We love you.
We'll see you next Thursday.
GrownAssAdults.
Oh my god, that still works. Never mind, I'm sorry.
See you next time.
Yes, it still works.